What
Oh,
about
yes,
that?
here we are. It works. It works. How
What are you doing?
Well, I just thought it's a beautiful day here in Hollywood. You can see the Hollywood sign, so I really am
So
here.
you're showing off.
Talk about showing off. You're in all the trade papers out here. You're going to be a movie star.
I told you that the first day I met you. I'm heading for big things, Rossi.
Greatest Days is going to be the movie of the band, the musical.
Well, listen, you've seen the band. You know what it's all about. You know how long we've been sort of working on that project.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's really getting some legs now. It's getting exciting. I just can't wait to see what part Tim Firth's written me.
Me too.
You too, yeah. That's it. We need to all be in it.
Exactly. The terrible twins. Anyway, serious point, first of all. How are you? How's the family? Everything going okay?
Very good. Very good. I mean, you know, I haven't had hair like this for years. I didn't think it'd ever be like this again. And here I am. This is great. So, no, everyone's great. Actually, everyone's pretty happy, to be honest. I think the first 2 weeks were a bit uneasy, and I think we were all a bit worried. We wondered what was going to actually happen.
Yeah.
But I think we've all sort of settled in and got used to the fact, and the kids know how serious it is, so they know they can't be messing around, going off to places like LA and Hollywood and all that stuff. It's just like stay at home and behave.
Oh, brilliant! And I suppose from a writing point of view, it's quite a good time for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like I've been in isolation most of my life, having a studio. Yeah, I mean, you know me. Whenever you call me, I'm in my studio by myself, writing songs or producing or making music or whatever. So yeah, spend a lot of time by myself. But I think people have gone, definitely the creative people I know have gone sort of like back to, because writing's the first bit of any process. As you know, it's what happens first before you can start getting lots of people involved and productions and stuff. So I think everyone's kind of retreated and gone, right, I'm going to write for a bit now, and then maybe in a year or 2 years' time we can actually start putting these things on stages.
Right, the Crooner Sessions. This has just been a phenomenon. How did it come about? First off.
You know what? I was actually, it was a little bit before lockdown, and I thought, you know what? If we follow the trend that Italy have, and everyone's those lovely clips of people singing from their balconies and things, and you know, I mean, this is what I do. So the idea that you could actually be useful to somebody was the first thing that come to mind, and then I thought, you know what? We could actually have some fun doing this. So I got the old email out and did first few mates and stuff to see who was up for it, and everyone. We've just had so much fun doing it. We could just carry on really forever because it's been great. But it's the end of this week. The last one is on Friday, so I've actually got to do some work as well, you know, in this time. So yeah, the last one's Friday. It's a great last week. It's going to be brilliant, and it's been great fun, the whole thing.
Because for most people, this would be an incredibly hard thing to do, to get together when you think of managers, agents, publishers, publicists, everything. But you've managed to sort of bypass all that and just call mates direct and say, do it.
You know what? I have kept it strict that they've got to be mates. Mm-hmm. I'm not just like starting to, you know, introduce myself to people I've never met before to try and do a song with them. So they are all people I've either worked with before or I know them personally, or so they've all got connection. There's nothing false. Yeah. So
which one's been the hardest?
The hardest?
Yeah.
Which has been, you know what, the JLS one was tricky because obviously altogether there was 5 of us all singing at one time, so everyone had to really, you know their parts, and so that was difficult. Also, I'm editing them all myself as well, so I'm kind of flicking over to YouTube. How the hell do you do this? Trying to learn stuff. It's just unbelievable.
And have you had a favourite? Is there one that's just particularly struck a chord with you?
Oh, you can't. I can't do that, Rossi.
Yes, you can.
I can't do that. Do you know what? All the people who've given. I mean, like. Some people have been relaxing, using this time as take a step back. Everyone I've contacted has just been like, send me what you need. What should we do? Everyone's been so up for it that I can't pick anyone because everyone has been so sweet, giving their time and their efforts and their talent. So I don't want to pick anyone out.
I'm going to pick one out though, which I thought was particularly brilliant, but also to hear you singing in Italian when you sang the duet with Catherine Jenkins.
Well, I did actually send. I know, I love that song, and Catherine was unbelievable, amazing. Now she usually sings that one with Andrea Bocelli. Now I know Matteo, so I sent him a message and said, "Do me a favour, make sure your dad never ever hears my version of this, ever. All right." So he's been banned from Instagram for the unforeseeable future.
But how did you learn the Italian, or did you have it all written up in front of you, all phonetically?
Yeah, Catherine wrote it out phonetically for me. Yeah, not a clue still what a song. It could have been anything. But what a song.
You could just have been ordering from the local Italian restaurant.
Do you know what's been fun? I've really enjoyed playing. Like jamming with people, getting back on the keyboards. It's actually taken me back to, how I began really, playing in the clubs. People would climb up on stage and sing any song, and you play for them. And it's been a little bit like that. So it's been great fun and reliving a bit my teenage years as well.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, my family want to thank you for not having me on to sing with you. That's a big thank you from them.
I have had lots of those thank yous. Yeah, saying thanks for not. Rossi, you know what? We should have done one, but we should have done it early because, of course, I've got a backlog now. There is actually going to be. The last one's Friday, but I'm going to have some there's definitely loads of spare ones. Brilliant. And some people I did 2 songs with, so there'll be other stuff in the future. I'll put them out. And maybe we'll get to do ours, Rossi.
All right, then. It's a deal. Very short one, but it's a deal. Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt you because I know you're really busy doing all your stuff in the studio. You're a very busy man.
I'm very busy doing nothing. And then everyone else.
There's so much more to talk about, but we'll talk about it all later in the year. But for now, obviously, stay safe, take care, love to the family too.
Oh, bless you, Rossi. Call me anytime.
You're going to regret that one again, aren't you? Take care.
There is an off button on this phone.
Oh, right.
God bless you, mate. See you soon.
All the best. Lots of love.
Thanks, pal.
Bye.
See ya.